If I pay careful attention to my work, I can have the satisfaction of a job well done. Paul promises us in Galatians 6:4. We all want to do a good job. Bringing the gospel within reach of lost people is so important that we have to do a good job. Eternal lives depend on it. So, how do we pay careful attention to our work? I learned some valuable lessons from reading about the Wright brothers. You know, those two brothers who were the first to fly? How did two bicycle mechanics from Ohio do something so hard as the miracle of human flight? When they were done, not only had they flown, but they were years ahead of the greatest minds of the day. For months, no one even believed that they had been able to do it. Here's how I would describe their process. The brothers were very clear about what they were trying to do. They had a very clear definition of success. They gave it three words: powered, sustained, and controlled flight. On their first flight, they never got more than a few feet off the ground. They realized that flight was not about how high you went, but how long you were in the air under your own power with the ability to land and not crash. Once the brothers were clear about what they wanted to do, they broke the process into steps. They defined the manageable little problems that needed to be solved in order to achieve the whole. They were the first to realize, for example, how important steering was and this was probably the single most important contribution they made to flight. Others missed this step in their rush to get off the ground. The brothers then solved their problems one at a time. They did not go on to the next problem until the last one had been solved. So, what did I learn from the Wright brothers? I learned to ask myself, what am I really trying to do? What do I need to learn along the way? What is the very next step? We call this a strategic plan, and every team should have one. Every team should know what they are trying to do, the problems they need to solve to get there, and what the very next step is. But who is responsible to see that this happens? We'll talk about that next time.